What up, folks? Tejbz here, and today we're gonna be watching some freaking Halo 4 awesomeness gameplay by Ninja. Welcome, Ninja.
Hello, Tejbz. It is great to be here, man. I've been watching a lot of your YouTube videos lately. Been taking some notes, you know, get a little excited for this little dual commentary. So let's just get right into it.
Yeah, man. I'm really happy. I mean, I've been kind of fanboying out over your streams ever since I, noticed that you're streaming quite a lot. So this is just like, since you are pretty much amazing at Halo compared to me,
yeah.
I'm thinking that I can learn some stuff by watching you. I can probably also just see you as a mentor in the Halo world.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't really do, those personal lessons, but I would definitely, let this one slide just because, you got that awesome, cool accent.
Oh yeah. Well, I try my best. So right now we're watching a gameplay of you with your team facing off Status Quo, right?
Correct. Yeah, we're playing the professional Halo team Status Quo right now, which consists of the players Enable, Neighbor, Bestman, and Flamesword.
All right.
Yeah.
And who is on your team here?
On my team, it's me, Legit, Ace, and Dursky. And the funny thing is that Ace and Dursky actually used to be on the team Status Quo with Flamesword and Enable. So Brian and I ended up picking them both up on our team, and we've been playing pretty well ever since.
Yeah. All right. But how come, like, because there's a lot of the people, when I started watching, Halo 2 gameplays and stuff. Anything I can come over, like, there's a lot of the people that are still in the professional community. Is that right?
Yes. It's kind of like, it's just one of those communities that'll just suck you right back in every single time. You try to get away, man, but this keeps pulling you back. People just love the idea of, making money playing Halo. I mean, being like the community is also something that people really just love to come back to. So yeah, there's only a couple pros, namely like Ogre 2, Ogre 1, and Walshy are some of the main, big names out there that people probably remember that don't really play anymore.
Yeah, and how long have you been playing, like, professional Halo?
Well, I've competed towards the end of Halo 3, so I went to about 3 or 4 events in Halo 3. But I've been playing Halo since I was a little kid, since I was about 12 years old. I've been playing Halo 1 with my family, my brothers, and then, but once I found out you could become professional and actually make a living off of it during Halo 3, that's when I decided to start competing. So for about probably like 2 years now, 2.5.
But how did you notice, what made you, like, start noticing that you're good? That good that you can be a competitive Halo player?
Well, the thing is like, just being competitive has always been in my blood. Ever since my dad was almost a professional basketball player. He injured himself in college, and he always wanted us to be really good at sports, so we would play, soccer competitively, like very competitive soccer, not like that little league stuff, you know what I mean? We were in pretty strong leagues when we were like 5 or 6 years old, and we just kept going with that. And I just hate losing. I hate losing. I love, close matches and being the best at things. So, when my brothers and it was honestly my brothers, John and Chris, really, made me want to be, better than them. And then I just kept going with it and kept it, growing with my skill. And here I am today.
So, how much do you love the railgun?
The railgun is like my baby, right? Like, let's say, that the railgun, the sticky detonator in Halo 4 and the noob tube in Halo Reach had a baby. The baby would be the railgun, and that's my baby, because I love all those weapons.
I remember because I met Bravo from MLG Bravo at E3, and we chatted a little bit about you, and he was like, Ninja, all he wanted to chat about that railgun, how to make it better, and because I remember, like, the first time I picked it up when Halo 4 had just come out, I was just like, what is this gun? I can't kill anybody with it.
I can give you some tips, man. Oh, railgun tip.
Yeah, well, obviously we have to. And what I like about, especially since the update with Halo 4 is just like when all the power weapons and everything spawn, it's so going back to Halo 3 when you're just like because I in the end of like Halo 3 and in the beginning of Halo Reach, I noticed, like, because I was pretty bad at Xbox. I was just like, oh, the weapons spawn every time on the same time, basically. So it's kind of like an interesting way of you kind of evolve, but it took so long for me to notice, and now it's kind of back. So I'm just like I'm digging the shit out of that.
Yeah, man, it's huge. That's one of the main things I think that Halo, you know, has over Call of Duty is those weapon timers that come up. You don't necessarily start with every power weapon or any weapon. You know, everyone starts with the same weapon, and you have, you know, you fight, you set up for those weapons, and then you go for the objective after that. So it's just really interesting.
And how and now you stream a lot. You stream a lot of Halo, pretty much like every night.
Pretty much every day.
Like every day, but it's night time in Sweden when I'm watching. So, so like, you live off basically streaming and playing Halo.
Correct.
Yeah. How awesome is that?
It's probably the coolest thing, probably the coolest thing in the world, to be honest. I wake up whenever I want, you know, I throw up a YouTube video and, you know, start streaming whenever I want. And obviously I usually have a timer. I usually try to stream before, you know, 1 or 2 p.m. But it's nice. It's really nice. I'm living the dream, man.
What's your next step? What's your next goal in Ninja's world? What's is there like, because the Halo 4 like the global championships? I know because you weren't in the qualifiers like this. I think it was on Sunday or something.
Yeah, I was actually unable to get to Texas in time for the qualifiers.
Oh, all right. So, but are you gonna try to qualify like online?
Oh man, I'm ready. I mean, this thing's coming up. It's coming up this weekend. At the end of this weekend, Eddie's ready. All right, I got my game face on.
Yeah, you're. But it's also free for all.
Yes.
Is that so? What's your like strongest? What's your strongest game type?
It's definitely gonna be every game type that I can kill people in. Which is
alright, yeah. So like that's the end of this gameplay, but Ninja, you will be back on my channel teaching me some Halo moves, right?
Definitely, man. You're gonna see a lot of that soon.